What's the biggest lie you told your family? I told my family I was dying of cancer, just to see who truly cared. What I found out shattered me. For years, I was the invisible middle child, my older brother, the golden boy with a finance career and a perfect family, my younger sister, the precious one everyone adored, and me, I was just there, the reliable one, always showing up, remembering every birthday, listening to everyone's problems without a single complaint. Then I turned 35, and it hit me. No one ever asked how I was doing. My calls, straight to voicemail, unless they needed something. At Christmas, they'd open my gifts with polite smiles and then rush to gush over my siblings. I had spent my whole life trying to matter to the people who should have loved me automatically. And one day, I snapped. After reading about a woman who faked cancer to test her friends, something inside me broke. So I made a decision, a terrible one. I lied. Stage 3 lymphoma, 40% survival rate. I researched everything. Symptoms, treatments, side effects. I shaved my head, bought fake prescription bottles. I even planned to miraculously recover after 3 months, blaming it on a misdiagnosis. At Sunday dinner, my hands shook as I broke the news. The doctors found something. It's not good. I watched their faces closely. My mother gasped. My father set his fork down, hands trembling. My brother jumped into research mode. My sister sobbed into a napkin. For the first time in my life, I felt seen. The first week was a dream. Daily calls from mom, dad sending articles about miracle cures, my brother offering to fly me to Mayo Clinic, my sister making soup and sitting with me for hours. But then week 3 hit and the calls got shorter. The articles stopped. The texts changed from "How are you feeling?" to "Quick question about vacation plans." My sister? Busy, always busy. By week 5, I was completely alone again. Chemo days came and went with no visitors. When I brought up how scared I felt at a family dinner, my mom immediately changed the subject to my nephew's soccer game. My brother checked his watch. My sister scrolled through Instagram under the table. And then came the final blow. I overheard my mom on the phone. "It's exhausting. Everything is always about her cancer now. We have lives too, you know," my own mother, complaining that me dying was inconvenient. That night, I decided it was over. I staged a miraculous recovery. The doctors, I said, were amazed. The cancer was responding better than they'd ever seen. Their reaction? No joy, no tears, just relief that they didn't have to deal with it anymore. 2 weeks later, I dropped the big news. I'm in complete remission. My dad nodded and immediately changed the subject to my brother's promotion. My mom smiled and asked my sister about her dating life. No celebration, no hugs, just moving on. That night, I packed a suitcase. I left them a letter. I explained everything, the lie, the reasons, the heartbreak. I told them I forgave them, but I was done chasing love. The next day, I moved across the country. The aftermath? Nuclear. My brother called me mentally ill. My sister posted a rant online about how I emotionally manipulated the family. My mom told everyone I was just attention-seeking. My dad simply said he was disappointed. That was 2 years ago. Today, I have a real family. Friends who text just to say hello. People who love me without conditions. As for my blood relatives, they still don't speak to me. They tell everyone I'm unstable. Dangerous. But honestly, for the first time in my life, I'm finally free.